We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Tampa Bay have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
All right, one time here.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Meadows moving back. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mickey Mantle, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Griffey Jr. is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked
number
out.
30, Giancarlo.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. A step on the bag for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready now, Mickey Mantle. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
Come on, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. With runners in scoring position this season, Mantle brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hey, no one better, huh? Watch out. Good turn right here.
The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Adios, pelota. So a two-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kingley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Rays, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Mickey.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ruth is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Pick it up.
And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Stanton.
Three-two pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Slide, 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 slide.
And he is in there. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays 0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mickey Mantle.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Let's go now. 1 time.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Nice hit, nice hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, number 30, Giancarlo Stanton.
The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit.
On the back.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And their runners at the corners now.
The shortstop,
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here
now
with
batting,
1 man gone,
catcher,
and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
Posada.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
Down.
Now the relay home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he fouls this one off. In his career, Mantle is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard. But for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Again, another foul ball. Cano over at second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Get your pitch.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen complete.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Mickey.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Yes, sir.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike. Come on.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. James Paxton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Babe Ruth gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Mickey Mantle. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Now batting, Mickey Mantle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, the shortstop, Labor.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ready once again, Mickey Mantle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey,
he's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, the shortstop, Labor.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Posada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
Pick up the ball. Stay right here on the bag.
And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. Striding in, Mickey Mantle. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Mickey Mantle.
All right, one time, right
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 3 runs already home here. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mickey Mantle has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Renfroe is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch. In now is the Yankees DH, Mickey Mantle. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far.
Hey, come on.
First
now,
pitch of the at-bat.
Need you right here, kid. Ball. 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
And that one got a piece of him.
Take first.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Stanton.
Hey, clutch up right here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Tampa Bay used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jose Alvarado gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Diego Castillo wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: for the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.